Hello? Hi everyone. Can you see me and hear me okay? Let's play some Legacy of You. Hopefully it's all set up right. It should be. This is like game number 5 by now. We're hoping for a nice victory, although statistically I suppose it gets less and less likely the further you go on. You should hopefully get better at the game, but the game is throwing harder and harder things at you every time you win. We'll see how it goes, eh? Hey Mike, hi Neil. How's it going? Oh yeah, the bot's working as well. Thanks, Neil. Yes, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon. You can do it on Ko-fi. There are links in the description. There's links in the chat. We massively appreciate it. It is the reason that I can do any of this and all the rest of the videos that happen on the channel and that. Right then, so let's get into it. We're getting dams and stuff built, aren't we, again? Or that's what we're doing, aren't we? Or do I say the opposite of that usually? We're doing stuff involving this boat. The tide's coming. We need to keep building stuff to stop it overwhelming us. So we've had the first income and we've started off with the monkey. So since I've got one income slot, it is quite tempting. 3 shells a turn as income. I mean, that's basically a brick or a wood, your choice. 2 of the 3 would be a provision every turn. How often we make use of that? But I don't know, I think 2 times ago, I went too overboard with getting an income of building materials, but it still worked out. I feel like it went a lot smoother last time having people as income. So next turn, just with our normal income, we'll be able to afford the river building, whatever we draw. It would be nice to get 2 bricks, but an extra white worker every turn means that next time, when we get the brick and the wood, we could put it towards maybe building something right away. Which I can't really do right now. I can get a lot of bricks. I can't see anywhere I'd get wood from, unless I put her down as income. And then that's next turn, and I'm getting some wood next turn anyway. I suppose that would be a couple. And we can still get the bricks from him. I think a white worker would be a nice move. First thing of the game. Let's get some income going for next time. So that means we're just going to use stuff, I think, fairly cheaply. 3 shells there. I suppose I could have got a wood from there. So I can build something this turn. But why not then? Because we'll get the 2 people as income next time, and then we'll get the extra income from the building. If we do this, we can afford it, because we can get a wood with this, 2 bricks with that. Yeah, we can't get a 3rd brick. Or I suppose if we don't build anything, we can send him there and get a provision and get some extra people in the deck, is the other option. But, I mean, we could get an extra worker, or an extra worker of our choice of colour from the start would be nice. More provisions means getting more people in here, but we don't lose a person from this first build, so that's like a plus as well. Oh, we can get a worker from her. So we can get a worker there. We'll just put you straight on the worker placement space and get a provision, and now we've got a couple. Oh, what's the punishment? Oh, lose a person or a red worker. Well, I can't really do much about that unless I spend a provision. Yeah, losing a provision is better than losing someone from the deck, isn't it? Spend a provision to get a red worker now. Bit of a shame. But we can still afford. You can go and get me... Oh, we could have used him to get a red worker, but this way he stays in the deck. You can get me 2 bricks. You can come into the deck for free, and I'll pay a provision to put you into the deck, because you only cost 1 provision. That's all I have. So I could use 3 shells to get me a wood, and then we've got white worker, brick, wood. Of every colour. It means we're probably not going to be able to take care of the barbarian straight away. Having the choice will be nice, though, I think. Just more provisions mean more people in here. Get a worker. Try and get the bricks to get this built. We'll see how it goes. Put that on there. Oh, that gets me a provision as well. So we could have had an option. I'll save that for next time. I think that's a decent first turn. We've got some good income built up. It'd be alright, wouldn't it? Right, so, remembering all of the stuff. Oh, they did it a few weeks ago. Slide all of this down. It is the 5th stream. Only one barbarian coming out. You go there. And you two come out here. And income. We've got 4 cards. So there's 10 in the deck to start with, which means we need to build it this time because every time we shuffle the deck, the water advances. So we've got that there, and then income is white worker, shell, provision. You come back. An extra white worker. And then a worker of your choice. Well, we've got a black. Blue. Used for either of those, so I'm going to say blue. Work towards getting that done. So we want a wood to satisfy the punishment from him as well. Okay then, so let's see what we can be building. We definitely want to use 2 white workers and 2 shells. Probably want to get that out of the way straight away. 2 workers, 2 shells. Let's get this first thing built. That goes on the rulebook. And we get a brick and a wood. No things have come out this time, at least. I think at least maybe the 3 and 4 river cards, there were no other options. But there were a few extra. There were a few extra 5 and 6s, 1 extra 1 and 2. Maybe they've got some story on still. I think, have we got barbarians? Did we unlock barbarians with more story things? We've got no kind of ongoing punishment things that we've had in other games, though they all got finished last time, didn't they? And the rewards from them kind of propelled us to do loads of stuff. So, looking at this, we've got a wood now for his punishment. But I can get a brick from him. What's the first space? The spaces are all the same on the board. Get a worker of your choice. I feel like maybe take the punishment from him of losing a person. We'd still have a red to avoid. Oh, no, I should have spent the red for her punishment last time. We could get a red with this. You haven't got a white worker, though. Can get one. White worker. Brick. Well, getting these out and being able to treat things as other colours will be really useful as well. I like these, though. And we'll get a reward on the back of this card. Worker, 3 bricks, wood. And build you and get a shell. And the reward on the other side of this is... Ooh, a card. That's from the top of the Townsfolk deck, isn't it? Top of the Townsfolk deck into my hand. Top of the Townsfolk deck into hand, yes. So we get... Red worker. Oh, red worker. Perfect. Okay, so you are built. You are done. And I don't think these guys are going anywhere right now. I suppose we could... We could get a blue and spend a load of provisions getting him. I suppose we could lose her. We have just gained her. We could lose her straight away to get the red worker and wood we need for the punishments. Because we're going to lose a person anyway. I don't know. Oh, and we've got another space for income now as well. More white workers, which we do want to build up. Rather than then we can make the white workers equivalent to other ones later on. Extra building materials would be nice too. I haven't had the reward from this, have I? I think I've just put him there. Oh yeah, because I'm thinking of we could do him, and then I'll get 3 shells for doing that. But it costs a lot of provisions. Fight someone next time. See, she is going to be in the 2 provision section. Be a bit cheaper to fight her. Which is 2 yellows and a blue. We've got a blue. Get a yellow. Get another yellow from there next time. You can fight her for cheaper. Let's get you into the deck because it's going to get shuffled next time. Do we want to lose her for the punishments? I think so. Lose her as quickly as she came into the deck. She is gone, but we've got our punishment payments ready. And then we're just building up some more. Oh, I suppose we don't really need a black meeple right now. Another white at the start. Good for building as well. So the next one starts more barbarians coming out, and then every other one after that. We do want something going in the income here. A third provision wouldn't help us get more people in the deck right now. It would be good having a bit of a variety of income. Especially as shells become kind of anything later on. And we can buy white workers with them much later on, though. I'm going to go with white worker. Oh, no one's on here right now. Yes, and get a provision and a shell. I've just realised someone can go here and get me another provision. And now we could just spend them all. And I think I will. Getting 4 provisions, getting all of you into the deck. Giving us a bit more breathing room. That's a lot of cards going in there. We've still got 2 for next time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14 in the deck, that's pretty decent. So with punishments and stuff, we might get a good few turns for the river gets bothering us. 2 shells could be a provision, but that's not really going to make much difference. I'm fine with that. So punishments, red worker. Hey, my girl, how's it going? Oh yeah, I forgot that, didn't I? Thank you. Yep, you slide along. You slide along, and we see a new one. Oh dear! I was excited by seeing the story number, but then that's what it's going to take to fight him. Well, we are. Yeah, get 1 from there. Someone comes on here next time. We could get the stuff to fight him. Same punishments. It's cost an extra provision to fight him, and we don't know if the story thing is good or bad. Let's see what we get, though. Got some new potentials. We do want to start fighting a bit, because our potential for hiring's getting a bit cramped. And then, you should be back there, shouldn't you? I need 4 cards, but I've only got 2, so that advances when we shuffle this. And, oh, I get you 2 back as well. And we've got the 2 shells already. We could do this. It's just that doing it increases the barbarians. So do we want to try and build something up? But build what up? Because doing that also unlocks the next building space. We've got no building materials though. We'll see what cards we got. Stalling while I'm shuffling, really. I think that's good enough. 3, 4. And let's go. So, oh, plenty of building materials there. So got some nice provisions. Oh yeah, I haven't finished the income, have I? We want white worker, shell provision. 2 white workers. And I did think I was going to fight her, but I am very drawn to... I always want to just see what the story entry is. So I'm going to go yellow. And I think we're going to send you over. Oh, not yellow, blue. You over to get us a black. Should we do it right away? You can go and get us 2 provisions. There's 3 provisions, 2 yellow, 2 black. And let's see what happens. 47. First barbarian defeated. And I don't really want to show you the book because I don't want to spoil all of the other entries in it. The mercenary kneels before me, his lifeblood trickling between his fingers, his hand holding tight where the axe found its mark, his armour bright and strong this morning, now covered in mud and marred by the scars of battle. He waits for my mercy. His plea to spare his life at the cost of his service, and the decision to save him is mine alone. This man has brought death for money. One of the mercenaries my scouts have reported seeing working for the barbarians. He cries out to me as a saviour, wishing me to give the mercy he did not give to others. But perhaps we need not dig any more graves than we already have. I give the man my hand and help him to his feet. Once he has recovered, I will find a better use for his spear. File the defeated barbarian under history and find card 28 and shuffle it into the townsfolk draw pile. Liked in my hand, but that's still a result, isn't it? Hopefully he's going to be cool and useful. Hey, that's cool and useful. And hey, it's the guy we just fought. Oh, he could provide you any food symbol if that feeding had come along much later. We got the food quite early on, though. We need to get specific things. Okay, then. So we could get a lot of wood this time. So we could build one of these, make one of the colours wild. We can't really get provisions though. Oh, if we got another shell. No, none of these give us shells. We could get a provision from here. I'm just thinking maybe we can fight her. We kind of want provisions for bringing new people in as well. But if we want to suffer the punishment, we're going to lose one of these cards. And I can't get a red worker right now. Because I've already spent kind of everything doing that. I suppose we could build the hut that makes any of the white workers red. And then she's not a problem at all. But then we'd be spending all of the wood and he would be a problem. So to get 2 wood from him, 1 wood from just discarding her. There's the brick. The reward there is a worker of your choice. We'd still get punished by her thing, though. We can't get a red worker from anything. Oh, we can. If we do that, we can just get the red worker and not defeat her right now. But then 2 barbarians coming in a turn. We try defeating a load next time. We'd also get a brick, 2nd brick. We wouldn't be able to get a 3rd brick to also build this. I like having the huts. Hi, Matt. How's it going? I didn't see your message. I do apologise. So I'd like to be getting provisions from stuff. Let's definitely get a provision from you. I don't know if that disqualifies us from having anything. Do we want to build the river right now? I don't think we want to use the cards for anything else. Oh, it's do we want to discard them for, like, I could just discard him and get a red. Maybe that's a good thing to do. And then we would have the wood and the red. 2 wood, a red. His ability is very useful. And then we've got the punishment payments. And we can build stuff up later. Could lose him for a white and a yellow. But we could get a couple of yellow next time. Another white. Haven't got a building space to be able to put any of these things down just yet. But I do have... See, you're free. have you for a provision. Do we want to spend 2 shells on another provision? I think so. Let's keep the deck stocked up. And then punishment, red worker and a wood. Still only one coming in. Oh, so why have you moved him 2 spaces then? Okay. Need a red, a black, and a yellow. Oh dear, lose 2 people. So again, suddenly maybe a bigger priority has emerged. You come back. 4 cards. And let's see. White worker, shell, provision. It'd be more shells getting that built as well. 2 white workers. And someone of my choice. What now? I don't want to lose loads of people. I've got nothing that... Okay, I could get a yellow from you. I can get a black from you. I could get a yellow from you. Oh no, not yellow, red. Yellow's sorted from you, isn't it? I remember all of that now. So yellow, black, red. 3 provisions though. Spending the big bucks to fight these people. There's 2 provisions and 2 shells. There's the 3rd provision. The reward's okay though, that'll do me okay. And then 1 of each colour. Fight you. 2 shells and a wood. I'd like maybe just a provision thing building. Got loads of white workers, which means like if you've got all this white generation, you want these building so that they're more flexible. So we've got all of these shells now. Could we still fight her? If you built the river and then could build this, which I think you're wood short of doing, you could treat white as yellow. Be a bit more flexible in that way. Let's try building. 2 workers, 2 shells. Build you. Yeah. So we've got to lose someone. Oh, it's the monkey. I was just going to say, please not the monkey. Oh, and then brick and wood. We've got a lot of materials. And building will get us a worker of our choice. Do we build one of these? Or, you know, provision every turn will help us with everything. It'll help us fight. Whereas treating red as yellow will help us now. For this particular fight. I have got 2 provisions to do that, haven't I? Have I got the building materials? I have, but he's still going to be there. Wanting wood. And I can't get wood from anything in particular. We could just lose another person, because I've got kind of a bit more freedom to do that. So we're kind of far ahead from the water. So we get a wood from her. Yeah. So what's the plan? Build, I think. That, 1 brick, 3 wood. Bit of building everything. Right now. Treats all workers can be yellow. And maybe we'll build up. Let's get a blue, because we'll need blue and black for him. So right now, this counts as yellow, yellow, blue. Provision. And another provision. Fight you. Get 2 shells and a wood. Oh, wrong pile. Oh, I put the last barbarian in the wrong pile as well. 2 shells and a wood. That's okay. There are going to be 2 more coming in next time. You can come into the deck for free. You can get me a black meeple. And we've got enough shells. I think I just want them in the deck. Get free coloured work. I think that was my blue one. Or did I get the blue from something else? I think I chose blue. I think so. I think I'm going to spend all of these shells as provisions to get 2 more people in the deck. Build that up. How many people are in this right now? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's feeling good, and we've still got at least another turn, I think, in here. 5. Feeling good. So that goes back there. That goes there. We've got to move him along because 2 barbarians are coming in. Oh, we've got to pay his price, a wood. Yeah. That's some punishments. I do have a brick spare, it seems. Like he's trying to sort Euphoria. I'm distracting you. It's Euphoria. Have you got fancy new Euphoria with game trays inside it? I'm jealous of that version. I've got old Euphoria, which is nice. It's got a lovely sleeve on it, which I'm not too fussed about board game sleeves. I like it because it's something I got very early on. I feel like fairly early on into watching Rado, which was fairly early on in gaming in general for me. I think that was the first game that I got that had like fancy accessories in it, like the lovely resource tokens. There you go, the game trays. I think there's maybe an option, maybe it's in the Stonemaier store where you can get the game trays to like upgrade. I think I shouldn't do that, but yeah, they look cool. Right, you've just drawn some cards and then stopped. White worker, shell, starting to get warm in this jumper. I tend not to wear Christmas jumpers in recent years because this house is, well, this room is never cold. It gets cold in the other rooms, but the computer and the lights and stuff. We get an extra shell from having this. Have I had 2 extra white workers? I think I did, didn't I? Because I spent most of them last time. And then a worker of my choice. So we can get a brick. We could potentially get 2 bricks. We definitely want to fight you. So let's go for another blue. So I can't get a blue from... I could get a blue from there. Right. Let's take this jumper off without crashing into everything. It's warm even taking it off. Oh, who wants just a plain shirt? Plain, I'm wearing a jumper, so it doesn't really matter what shirt I'm wearing. Shirt. Ooh, it's warm. Right. So workers counting as yellow doesn't help that much. We could do the next... I suppose we would make the deck shuffle. We can get people in it first, though. You could go into the deck for free. And discard people first if we're planning on doing that, because it's not going to make any more barbarians appear and it gives us building spaces. So, resource and a shell. Black worker. We're going to have the stuff to fight him. Red worker, that does still help. Do we want bricks, though? It's probably going to be easier fighting her. No brick, I don't think we need another white worker. Do I want the brick? Oh, we've got 2 bricks. I would like to build something, but that'll give me another brick. I want 3 bricks and a wood, though. Maybe we'll have to lose a person. Just get a red worker from him so he's in the deck. So, you could be my 2 yellows, and you could be my blue. But even better, you could go and get me my blue. It's just having the provisions, which you could go and get me a provision. So we have 2 provisions. That's spending a lot of your white workers, though. Maybe we don't do that this turn. We're ahead of the water. Fight him anyway. Let's see what we get. 3 shells. I think. Okay, well, what if we sent him? I don't think we need him. That doesn't give you 3 white workers, though. Okay, fair enough. Maybe we just don't fight them this turn and have a big fight next turn. Because 3 and 3 there. No, 3 and 2. We'll get some people before all this shifts. We just agree not to fight those people. I've got 2 bricks for now, but that's going to stop your dreams of building another hut. What's the worker placement space under there? Oh, a brick. I get 1 of them. And 3 shells is a brick. Just to avoid punishments. So saying I've got a provision. Okay, let's get you in the deck then. Oh, you spent all of your cards though. Instead of 1 being tucked under here. But what if we save you and we don't have the red worker? Don't need them for anything. Okay. So then you can go in the deck. We'll build the river. Because 2 shells. And we've got to get rid of you. Oh, Brickman. And shuffle in the deck. Whoop. Got to get rid of someone else too. But also, before you forget, get your brick and wood. Hey, John. How's it going? I never said hi. And we also lose... We've already lost the monkey. My heart's already broken. Okay, so we've got... Oh, you're built and gone. I'm going to build a brand new hut. 3 bricks, wood. Get a provision. Oh, I've got a provision from there as well. We can get someone else into the deck, but it's a bit late for that. And a shell. Get you under there. Brick and a shell as income, I think is pretty decent. Then... I haven't got the meeples to do anything in terms of fighting anymore. I could just use 3 provisions to get them into the deck. What have we got next time? Oh, you could come here and get me a brick, because I need a brick, don't I? Oh, and I think 3 shells are also going to get me a brick. Okay, that makes sense. And then you can be the provision getting me you into the discard. I think that's okay. So then 2 bricks are my punishment. You slide along. 2 new are coming out. Hopefully we'll get to fight a bit more. Could do with provisions being in my income. Okay, you guys come back. 4 new cards. 2, 3, 4. Has Euphoria still got like all fancy resources and wooden stars and stuff? That's what I remember. It's got the fancy dice, I think, no matter what. I remember like... They must have had Kickstarter exclusives back then. Right, fill that in. We've got our new man. And we want white worker, 2 shells. White worker, 2 shells. Provision. 2 white workers, brick, shell. And someone of my choosing. We get 1 brick as income. I don't want 2 of you here. I don't want to lose people either. Let's get another black. And we'll see how it goes. What else can I get? Oh, I can get another black from here. But black is a punishment, so maybe we should be getting that. Yeah, I'll choose black. So straight away, you go and get me a red, please. Black, black, red, and 2 provisions are going to hold us up. All these things get me people and not provisions. So fight you, which gets me a shell and a card. More people. And more people can go get things. So we'll use you, get me a yellow. I mean, the next one, you could get me black, which is a punishment, but I could lose you for black and a resource, which might help me fight. So I'd kind of rather lose bricks that I earn every turn. White workers I earn a load of. Maybe fight you? Well, you can go and get me... We don't need... Oh, we might need blue. We might want to fight her. How would we fight her? She's easy to fight because we turn things into yellows. We could fight her. You go get me a resource. Then we have got 3 resources. You get me a black. Three resources. Yeah, 3 resources. Yellow, yellow, black. We'll fight you. Find the most expensive people. For a shell and another card. Burning through these. Okay then, but we're keeping... And we need to lose a black worker, so that's good actually to get another one. And then we can just build up some other stuff. Let's keep these people in the deck, I think. There's a brick. There's a yellow worker. There's a blue worker. Maybe we just want a shell. We do actually. Let's come over here. Let's just get a shell. And then I've got 2 shells. You can come into the deck for free. And so we do have a lot of white workers. Maybe I want provisions. So the big loss is the provisions. Getting her as income would be really nice. Or another any worker every turn. They're both good. I want you. Don't fully trust you yet. Give me 1 more turn and I'll trust you. So punishments, black worker and brick. You slide along 1. 2 new. Easy to fight, but like no option on the punishment there. Just lose people. Still a fair few people in the deck. Definitely don't need to do it this turn. Would need to do it next turn. But that's okay, isn't it? The new barbarian's coming out when we do the next river bit. I'm losing 2 people. Right, so got you. White worker, 2 shells and a provision. You guys come back. 2 white workers, a brick and a shell. And colour of my choice. I'll go red then. So we've got blues. Okay. Again, it's 3 provisions to fight him. So you can get me 2 provisions, and there's no like downside to doing that. 2, 3 provisions, red, blue. Get it out of the way. I don't want to lose people. Although it's not even that bad a thing. I just don't want it to happen. Then, I'm okay with you because I get bricks as income. I could get a black worker, but you're cheaper to fight. And I've already got a blue. Or to get the other, there's another blue. Come down here to get a red. Blue, blue, red. You can get me a provision and a shell. And we'll add a shell to that to make it 2 provisions. Can fight you. For a shell and a white worker. Let's go and get a provision. Should have done that before I started turning shells into provisions, but it'll be okay. I think, well, you're free, so we definitely want you in the deck. We could do this. Might be a bit early. So I don't think I'd be able to build another one of these. What's the worker spot? Draw a card. So we've got 2 shells, loads of workers. Bricks are the things I've got a lot of. Getting a yellow worker as income. Maybe we should wait. I would like provisions or maybe wood as income. I could get a wood from there, then that would be 2. I could get another wood from... No, I couldn't get another wood from shells. You just stay in the deck then. Brick. You could just build something little. You've got 2 yellows. You want 2 shells to give up if you're not fighting him. I've got a brick to give up. You can leave them. 1 provision to get him. 1 provision to get him. But then we have to do it next turn, no matter what comes out in the fighting. Got a lot of people, though. Let's pick up another shell, then, from this. Yeah? Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. There's nothing else I can use the workers for. Yeah, I'm going to have to be okay with it. Lose a brick and 2 shells. You slide along and 2 new come out. Oh, yeah, she was here last time, wasn't she? Use 3 of anything to fight her, and you get a card for fighting her, or lose 2 resources a turn. I don't want that. We've got other things to be thinking about. So losing 2 people isn't going to make us shuffle it. We've actually got another... Oh no, I've only drawn 3 cards there. Yeah, losing 2 people isn't going to make us shuffle right away, so we've got a bit of time to get people in the deck in the meantime. So yeah, these cards, resources are going to help. Provisions, I mean. I keep saying resources, don't I? I mean provisions. Oh, we're going to run out of white workers. 1, 2, 3. Not fully, but let's get them used, eh? They're building up. 2 shells, 3 shells, a provision, and a worker of my choice. I'm going to say blue. I'm going to say you can go and get me a blue. How does that help? Because I wanted to go and fight him. Okay, you are 3 yellow. Because it's anything apart from white can go and fight her. You are 2 provisions. You are a 3rd provision and a shell. So you can go and fight, use for the white workers, and nearly at the bottom of the townsfolk deck. 1 into my hand. Okay, not that useful. Could be drawing an extra card though if we get this stuff built. Need to do the river. Let's not forget about that. Build that. Where's the... Oh, the boat should have been back on. It's off again now. And I get a brick, a wood, and I lose 2 people. Lose you. I lose you. We might be able to get them back. And we've got some building space. So I think I'm going to go for the next hut. A red or black worker. Red, I guess? Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah? Subscribing. Oh, I get a provision for building that. And the new spot. Why not? Let's go draw a card. We don't have to shuffle just yet. That was paid to build it. And ideally you want to fight someone. Well, there's 2 yellows and a blue. 2 provisions will get you there. Okay, fight you. And that gets me a shell and a white worker. And that's 3 people. Yeah, definitely. We'll fight next time a bit more. Get a wood. White worker. Let's go and get a provision there. It's about to be shuffled, so you can go in the deck. You can go in the deck. Who do we want as income? Extra card every turn. Blue worker. Bet I've gotten rid of something that would have been good as income. Shell and another card, I think. Risky. Go through the deck quicker. And then you can get me white worker. And go there and get me... We're losing 2 shells and just a person, and there's nothing I can do about it. I suppose... Wood. See about building one of these, maybe? Help with the shell income and stuff. Yeah. So lose 2 shells and a person. That advances. We're still 1 ahead of it, which is pretty decent. Maybe it's just from the people I've got in the townsfolk deck. Maybe helping me out a lot now. Some of the good people that have been unlocked. But still, it's not breezing through like last time. But it feels alright, doesn't it? Right. Oh yeah, I'm losing someone as a punishment. That's what I'm shuffling this for right now. So losing, not the monkey because he's in the discard pile still, which is pretty small, has to be said. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 22 in the draw deck. That's pretty good. So you guys, oof. This isn't so good though, in terms of keeping it that way. Barbarian, barbarian, barbarian. Then 5 cards. Good deck size for if you're drawing extra cards. 3 white workers. 4 shells. Provision, brick. Worker of my choice. Well, let's say black. Just get him gone. And then... So, straight away. Yellow, black, 2 provisions. You're gone. Get me a shell. Blue, yellow. Provision's holding me back. There's a provision. There's a provision. You're gone. Now let's see. Blue, blue. You go get me a red. I'm not even getting the things. I'm doing it so quick. And we will sacrifice you for a provision and a brick to pay the provision to fight him. That's 3 new barbarians, 3 fort. And that's 2 shells, although the same situation with the townsfolk. And wood. Now we've still got a building spot. We can send someone here to get us a 6th card for the turn. There's some more wood. So we want to use you to get the wood then. 1, 2, 3 wood. Brick. White worker. Let's get another one of these built. Let's see. Yellow's already done. Red. Oh yeah, there's red on them. There's red on the next thing. Let's make red. Possible. Black now. Punishment I think we're okay for. Yeah. That's going to be okay, I think. And then you can just go and get us... What are we getting punished with? Wood. I've got wood. Getting punished with shells. I've got shells. Got a lot of cards in the stack still. Got to lose 3 for the next thing. Bricks we're getting as income, so they're not as urgent to me, really. Shells, have got a lot of shells, but I'll probably spend a little bit now. We can get white workers with them. And we can turn, with a provision and a white worker, we can turn them into any colour. Alright, I don't know that I need the black worker. Tempting to just discard for 2 shells. What are you doing with all the shells, though? Kind of full up on other stuff. Do this next time. You come into the deck for free. Pay a provision to put you in the deck. And I've got a lot of stuff. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells coming in next time. So there will be a use for black workers for the last river thing, and probably some more barbarians that are going to come in. Let's just use her for intended income purpose. So we've got a lot of shells right now, although I am losing some for this. Punishment with a wood. And with 2 shells, yeah. That's okay. Oh yeah, I could have got the 2 shells because I'd get them back. Now keep the worker. Probably regret that. So you guys come back. I've had the punishments. 3 new barbarians coming in. And I've got to shuffle the townsfolk. Get that monkey back in my deck. Okay. No one else. I wonder if there is anyone else with story numbers on them. Not many townsfolk left in the general supply pile. I've got them all. And we've got monkey? No, not just yet. He's hanging out somewhere. Right, let's have a look. 5 new cards. And 3 white workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells. A provision, a brick, and a worker of my choice. Probably blue. Blue's about a lot, and blue isn't wild yet. Yep. And then let's have a look at the cards then. To shovel the big pile of resources about, I suppose. Let's draw another card. So we can get, ooh, loads of workers. We need to do some fighting. The downside is losing people from the deck, but I mean, it's just 4 white workers to me and 3 shells. I've got loads of shells. I've got loads of white workers, and I could get the white workers right back if I need them for anything. Let's get a bit of river built. I've got to lose 3 people, and I gain a wood. 1, 2, 3. Lost, 2 provisions. Very nice one to have in the deck. You can go right back into the deck. Let's see, fighting people. I've run out quick, haven't I? I've just spent 4 people. I mean, I could do the last one. It's just a question of the barbarians would overrun it, I think, if I did that. But it's, hey, I could do it. Oh, no, we drew the card. You should be placed there. So, although I should probably have placed a black worker because, well, it's more flexible for me. So you go get me 2 more. Provision and a shell. Are we shuffling anytime soon? Not really. Wow. Ahead. Have I forgotten to move that once? Provision and a shell. So we've got 1 provision and yellow, yellow, red. Fight you and get me 3 shells. Loads of shells. You can just get me 2 white workers. Red, red, blue. Provision, provision. Right, you. For 2 more shells and a brick. We've got building spots. Think about those for the white. Oh, you can only do 1 river thinging around anyway. It wasn't even an option. We want something built. We've only got 1 white worker. Oh, we've got 3 white workers. They're just hiding a bit. Just a bit shy. One of you could be income. Provision as income wouldn't be bad. Yeah, 3. Think about the punishments. Wood is fine. You'll just lose someone. We might have to accept that. And provision. We've got loads of shells. Yeah, let's build another hut. I love the huts. Get me a blue. Maybe we'll fight someone. I don't think so, though. Get another card. Provisions. That might help do things. Because we could lose you for 3 provisions. Black, red. Fight you. Get me a shell. We have all of the shells. It can't really help me fight anyone, though, now. Because you could be my second blue, and then you're a yellow. We could fight you. Yeah. Just burning through people now. Blue, blue, yellow. 1, 2 provisions. Gets me a shell and a card from my deck. There's a yellow worker. We've got an income spot, I think. Provision and a shell as income's nice. Got another building spot. I'm going to lose you for a brick and a white worker. Okay, just tearing apart this deck, but I think it's going to be worth it. It's probably provisions we want more than anything. Get that built, get a yellow worker. Yep. Then I don't really need it. I suppose yellow is red and white to me as well, so having them isn't a bad thing. And I haven't actually, I've spent so many workers, I haven't got them to fill all of this up. Well, you can get me another worker, so we might as well. Say black, which isn't wild yet, and we want it for things. You could get me a provision, which I need to lose in a sec. You could get me 2 more shells, which I think I'll turn straight into a provision, because I'm a bit afraid. There's only 3 in the pile, so you could get me a provision too. Feeling good about this. And could even, instead of doing that, I could have done this. Let's spend 1, 2, 3, 4 to go and get me a white. And you could get me... It's another worker to have on hand. And I don't necessarily need building materials. Maybe we want to change around so we can build that next time. Let's say wood. In case we do want to get one of those built. Okay, so punishment is lose a provision. I'm invested in brain work and start over my head. Yeah, bad. I was editing a video earlier where like loads of the silences are just me tugging at my head. So I've been punished. 3 new barbarians coming in. 1, 2, 3. That's alright, isn't it? I must have cleared more out than came in because we've got monkey time. I mean, the win condition surely is have the monkey in your deck. You can go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I draw a card this, I wonder if it should be 1 further along and I haven't moved it. Have I gotten that far ahead of it? Either way, I'm okay. Even if it's 1 behind me. That's fine. I wonder if I've forgotten to move it at some point. I think I have. I think I'm that far ahead of it. Okay, lots of provisions, which is nice. And then we want 3 white workers. I was going to say number of workers might be a problem, but I don't know that it is, because we've got these from last time as well. 3 white workers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shells. One, 2 provisions. And a brick and a worker of my choice. Probably black. One can fight, one can go do this. And we can get yellow and stuff from here. We don't... White is yellow. So yeah, biggest... Let's get people in the deck. I don't know that I really need it, though. We just need to kill 2 barbarians so that they don't overwhelm the top. Yeah, because 4 new will come in. As long as they're on all barbarians, we would win. And you've got to suffer their punishments. So you'd probably actually want to fight that one. Let's see. So I think rather than coming into the deck, we could fight you for a provision and a shell. You go get me a blue, please. Blue, black, yellow, 2 provisions, and we'll fight you, because losing 2 people is worse than losing a provision. And you get me 3 shells. Okay, immediately turn 1 into a... Before that, we turned 1 into a provision, because there aren't enough shells left. Gotta be wary of that. We've got a lot of shells to be turning into white workers, though. Oh yeah, instead of a provision, spend 2 more. Let's get another white worker, because we can turn them into stuff, and we can get a lot of provisions from these cards this turn. We want to earmark you, gang. 3 shells. You are the river building gang. So let's see. You can just get me a yellow worker. Got the bricks to have as a punishment here. What about a blue worker? Fight him so we don't have to lose 2 people. I don't know if it's even a big deal losing those 2 people. Let's see if we can do it though. We'll lose you for a white and a yellow. So we're going to have black, red, because yellow can be red, and we will pay a provision to turn you blue, and then we'll pay 1, 2, 3 provisions. We'll lose you as well for a white worker to fight you. 2 shells and a brick. I'm going to lose you for 2 provisions and a shell. We've reached max shell. Three provisions and red, red, yellow. Oh. First of all, turn you into a white worker. So we're not going to be able to get the reward otherwise. 3 shells. I think the barbarians have not always, but generally been quite nice for just having these as wilds as well this game. Been a lot of that just red, red, yellow business, hasn't there? So it's not a win unless you've got the monkey in your deck. So I probably want to buy the monkey. It's not really. It's my extra rule. But if that's your extra rule, you want to put the monkey in after you've built that, because you might lose the monkey shuffling in the 3. So you can get me... Got loads of cards in the deck still. You can get me a yellow worker and a provision. So I've got 3 white workers, essentially. If I spent provisions, turning them black, black, blue with this, and spent 2 more provisions, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't think there's a need. Just want to see all of these guys off. Fight you. There's a shell. There's a white worker. And I can't afford to put you in the deck anymore, I'm afraid. Oh dear. I can't afford to get the monkey in the deck. I've lost. I'll be okay. Oh, I could get the provision from here, couldn't I? Right, so let's build this. So we've got white, white, black, yellow for this. And 3 shells. I've got to lose 3 people. And this advances, I assume, to behind me. Or 1 behind me. Let me know if I missed that one earlier. And, well, lose 3 people. And get a wood. Oh, we lost the reformed barbarian guy. Or he was just a mercenary. He'll do whatever. There's a wood. And then you come down here to get me a provision, to get the monkey back. And then suffer the penalties. They're all dead. And then, can you fit 4 new barbarians in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we can. There was somebody with story on. They didn't manage to get out. And there we go. That is the... It feels... I don't know. It's been quite quick again. I feel like the streams have gone from like 2-hour streams to 1-hour streams. In the last couple, definitely. I wonder what it is. If it's just the new barbarians aren't hurting me enough, or they didn't, like, this guy was the other one like him. He came out too late for it to matter. And it was quick enough that he was right at the bottom of the barbarian deck as well. 1 right near the top, 1 right near the bottom. But yeah, let's have a look. So, this is game number 5. The campaign ends when you have either won or lost 7 times. I haven't lost yet. Once upon a time, this was dead tough. I feel like it's... Hadrian's Wall got this way eventually. Hadrian's Wall, though, was helped by... Once I had gotten the special challenge bonus, whatever it was, that gave you extra resources to start the next game with, I never lost again once I got one of them. I didn't get it right from the start. Was it like game 2 or 3? I got one of them in eventually. And I think that helped me, as well as getting better at it, hopefully. So our reward is... And by reward, it's generally a bad thing. You know, you win, game gets harder. Treasured Tushanshi. It is difficult to carry on some days, to put nothing before the great work I have undertaken. I hope you do not think less of me. I heard your cries as I passed our home, but I could not turn my head. I had to continue on in this endeavour, but I will return to you when I can. You may be wondering why I am journeying back upriver. It seems that some of the work we have done has become undone due to the heavy rainfall this year. I have taken men with me to work on the repairs to the canals in the west, and once they are set to their task, I will once more resume my own work in the east. It will not be easy. The loss of these workers will slow us greatly. But when adversity comes, one can only greet it as the rising sun. File the revealed victory card and both starting 3/4 Jade Canal cards. Other side. Oh yeah, there'll be the middle ones that you did. That's all we got left as well. Of the... There's the other one. There were no extras in the 3 and 4 range, so they're going in history. Find 12 to 15 and put them in the Hudson Canals section. So we've got some other possibilities there. They all yeah, we've got 4 options now as things there. 2 of them have got story things on them. Should be nice. Although next game it could just be that we get these 2. The none. There's less harder to do. You've got to do coloured workers earlier. Less rewards, losing more people, I think. And like all of the things, I'm sure you know by now, all of these victory and defeat cards, you just shuffle them up at the start of your campaign. So all of those things, I think that was the feeding card like a victory penalty. We got that quite early on, which was a shame, but I think it's really helped us getting over that. Like this, whatever we got from it, the people, did we unlock some people or something? Seems like it's really helped, and it's going pretty smooth now, isn't it? Too many Garfield games for them to be a problem anymore. Scholars is a lot tougher. Yeah. I mean, this is like, they're all full of tough decisions, but yeah, there's a lot more to keep in mind in, like, say, any of the big, like even the solo modes of the big multiplayer Euro ones, especially like the South Tigris ones, are a bit of a step up even than the West Kingdom ones. Yeah, Scholars is pretty tough, and Ezra and Nehemiah, which is the last new one I've learnt. Yeah, Scholars is delivering now, though, isn't it? People are getting Scholars. We need to do a Scholars stream at some point in January. Feels strange to say, like, only not even halfway through the month, but December's a funny one, isn't it? There's a lot of December that ends up unavailable for stuff. There we go. That is game 5. Another very quick one of Legacy of You. There may only be a couple more streams left of this, and then we've completed the campaign. It is replayable though, and things could go a different way. You'll have seen different things. You will have seen all of the. If you win your campaign, you've seen all of the victory cards. I suppose I've seen none of the defeat cards as well. But there's plenty of like events you won't have seen yet. There's numbers on things like, maybe we'll never beat this guy. He might not even come out next game. He came out at the very end of this game when it was too late to even fight him. We may not get that story bit. And I'm sure there's other, like, paths I haven't gone down and stuff. Do another Scholar stream and you'll buy it. I'm just here to tempt people. I'm sure we will, though. I'll have to refresh myself on it. The latest thing, well, you've seen in the Discord, the latest thing has been Voidfall. And it's been really nice, actually. Like, this week for me, mainly, has been Voidfall. Like, there's been other stuff too. I've had to get other videos ready. And there's other things that I need to be doing as well. But one of the priorities is that the top 10 of the year, traditionally, we do on Christmas Eve. Well, it goes up on Christmas Eve. And I traditionally am very last minute about doing it anyway, but I am deliberately last minute. I have made the list. Like, I made a preliminary one a couple of weeks ago. I made a fresh one today that's slightly different. Like, the middle chunk was quite different. The top kind of 4, I think, stayed the same. But yeah, there's a few games. There's even more that I haven't got. I've been making a little list to put at the video like I always do of things. Where's that? We could just have a little chat about stuff for a minute. Stuff that I think I would really like, but I haven't got. Probably haven't got yet. Most of them. A couple of them I haven't had a chance to play yet. Race to the Raft, which seems cool. Getting stuff from City of Games. 20 Strong, Chip Theory, solo only game. Witchcraft! Exclamation mark. I don't know too much about this, but Shogun no Katana. I've got I said this a bit late actually. I'll put the link in the chat. tinyurl.com/Marty2023. Let's get this in me. Bar. I would like to do a video where we have kind of a slickerdrips public top 23 games as well. So, like, you can just put one game in if you want. You can put 10 in if you're so inclined. But yeah, there's if we get enough entries, I'll do a video of that, or I will just mention it in the main top 10, because there are 2 games that keep swapping first position in the People's Choice so far. But yeah, if you go to that link that I've just put in the chat, there's just a little Google form. Put a game or 10 that you liked, and they're getting tabulated. I'll see what your top games were, because I'm sure they'll be quite different. When I see other people's top 10s, when someone I can't remember the word, someone melds everyone's top 10s and does like kind of a big ranking of like loads of YouTube top 10s that all come out round now, don't they? It's the time for it. But yeah, it's nice seeing how those end up and like, oh, hardly any of these are in my top 10. My top 10's weird. They're just weird. Yeah, 20 Strong. Oh yeah, so what led me to that is somebody mentioned in their 10 suggested games Shogun no Katana, which I had not heard of at all, and I like the theme of a Euro game about making perfect katanas. Kinfire Chronicles looks like a really nice, big chunky dungeon crawl. Like, I haven't got a billion of them that I haven't finished yet, but it looks especially enticing. Descent, it's not third edition, is it? Descent Legends of the Dark. Really enjoyed that. Played through all of it. There's a big expansion box to that. Deep Rock Galactic. Love the video game. Suspect I would really like the board game. It's just been too expensive for me. Resident Evil, the new game based on the first game, the one that I have the nostalgia for. I don't really have the nostalgia for any of the others from the series. That's behind me. You can't see because it's all keyed out, but it's behind me now. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I painted a couple of things from it. Ark Nova, the expansion, the Marine Worlds? Sky Team looks like a pretty cool co-op real-time thing. And Freelancers, the latest Crossroads game. I didn't get that because it was only like 3+ players and they hadn't worked out a way to make it 2 players yet. They're the main ones I think that I haven't like gotten to and won't get to. But the ones that I haven't got to that I want to get to, one is Earthborn Rangers that I am hoping to play a ton this weekend, along with some more. The other one is Voidfall, which I'm pretty late on. But yeah, I've finally got it now. Spent a lot of time going through all of the tutorial and the rulebook and stuff, which is laid out very well, and the system of playing through the simpler game, and like it did train me very well, but there is a lot to know and a lot to get used to in it. I think there's gonna be a million kind of Klingon subtitles and mistakes in it, but I think I've got a handle on it. I've played it now 4 times? 5 times? 4 times, I think. With different factions every time, which probably doesn't help me getting better at it, but maybe it's just to see stuff. I like that stuff is just clicking and you're seeing different powers of the people that you play in, different abilities out there. It's not a game that I'm ever going to be interested in playing competitively. I think even with the low conflict scenarios and stuff that you can play, the threat of it, I'm not into. But yeah, as a solo game, it has been absolutely fantastic. Really, really loved it. You played it 15 times, Mike. I need to catch up with you. Probably won't before the top 10, we'll see. So yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to get playthroughs ready like this year, but I definitely want to have played them enough to see, like, will they be in the top 10? You'll have to find out in a week and a bit when that all goes up. But yes, what is coming up now? This week, there is the playthrough of Pericle, kind of app is the GM RPG kind of game, with lovely acrylic standees and stuff, and an intriguing world and story in that. There's a playthrough of a good chunk of that. I went on for quite a bit longer than I was meaning to. But yeah, you can see that early on Patreon now. That's coming up on Sunday, and there's a bit of a blip because we would usually be having something early on Sunday, but what's coming up next Sunday, that's Christmas Eve in the top 10. So that is held until Christmas Eve, partly because I'm doing it later because of all of them things that I just said. But next week, I think we're going to be having some live streams because it's kind of, yeah, it's Christmas time, isn't it? It's end of term stuff, isn't it? Bring your own games in day. So yeah, there's going to be some live streams of stuff, and I'll let you know probably on Monday what they're going to be. I'm hoping that Rach is going to be in one, but Rach hasn't finished work yet, so it's got to be worked around that, and we'll see how she's feeling. But yeah, there's going to be some live gaming next week. If you can support the channel on Patreon or Ko-fi, that would be amazing. That's how I'm able to do any of this. Thanks so much, everyone. Thanks, Steve and Eric, the latest 2 patrons. And yeah, if you would like to, tinyurl.com/Marty2023. The link's in the chat now. Fill in a little form and maybe we'll do a People's Choice top 10 as well and see what you think of the games of 2023. I think it's been... there's always like a big enough chunk that I love in every year because I know what I like and I try and gravitate towards that. But although that has kind of had a big shift in the last 18 months, not like a shift, but more of a widening. But yeah, I think this year's been exceptionally good for games, even missing out all of those ones that I think are going to be fantastic. It's been horrible trying to cram it down to just 10 things. I'm sure I'm going to go on about a million other stuff as well. But there we go. That is Legacy of You. We will be back in 2024 with some more Legacy of You and see if we can keep the streak going. I mean, based on the last couple of games, it's feeling good, isn't it? We'll see though. Luck might run out, and we'll get to see what happens if we get to a defeat card. It'd be amazing if we could do a run of 7 or 8. I don't want to jinx it. But there we go. Thank you everyone for being here and helping me out and having a chat and that. I'll be back live at some point next week. I'll be back pre-recorded in videos that are coming up everywhere. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you everyone. Bye, bye, bye.